Welcome back, guys, to another video where today I'm going to be showing off a add-on, and it started raining. But as you see, this add-on is called Block Armor, created by Vatanage Studio. But if I quickly clear the rain, clear. Basically, this adds a ridiculous amount of armor sets. Like, look at this. It adds over 22 armor sets, I think. And as you see, that is a ton of armor sets. Like, look at this. Now, this is actually a very well done add-on, I believe. It's like, first off, it doesn't add new blocks. Instead, it uses the old vanilla blocks, but it makes newer armors out of them. So as you see, a lot of different new armor sets. And today I'm going to be showcasing it and showing you all of them. Or I'm going to try to. So the first one is called the Redstone Set. The Redstone Block Set, I mean. Oh, there's a difference? Is there a Redstone Set too? No. So yeah, Redstone Block Set. It looks very goofy on my skin. But I do admit, this is a very well... I mean, look at this armor set. It actually looks sick. It doesn't look like a piece of crap like most armor set add-ons. It actually looks pretty nice. Like, you would wear this and you would think, oh, that guy is wearing armor. So as you see, this gives you haste IV. Oh my goodness, that's overpowered. Oh my. Okay, let's grab a shovel just to show you how OP this is. Imagine you just have a normal shovel with nothing on it. Watch this. Yep, you can become overpowered by just using redstone blocks. The redstone blocks that you don't use in your base. Now, if you don't believe that these are craftable, let me grab some redstone underscore blocks just to show you that these are indeed craftable. As you see, this is how you craft it. Now, the only thing with this one is it has 250 durability, so it's not that powerful with durability. So if you don't know how much redstone you are actually putting, as you see, I believe each one of these only gives haste 1. Yes, as you see, each part of it gives another haste. So if you want haste 4, you have to use the whole set. And just to show you how much redstone that is, each redstone block is 9 redstone. You hook up that, and how much redstone is 9 redstone you want to know? 9 redstone blocks? Or 8. That is about a stack of redstone for one piece of the set. So yeah, this is gonna be about 4 or 3 stacks of redstone. So it's a bit costly, but redstone is pretty cheap and you get a lot of it around your world. So I believe that this is definitely worth it in the fact of how overpowered the redstone set is. And oh my goodness, that music's loud. Okay. Mojang, I really love the new music in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Like, yeah, it sounds nice. So, let's move on to the Obsidian Set. Now, why in the world would you want this? You might be asking. First off, it's quite nice in the fact that it's just as powerful as diamond or netherite. But it has a ridiculous amount of durability. Yep. Basically, it will last forever. You will never need another set of armor again once you make this Obsidian Set. Now, if we go ahead and grab Obsidian, just to show you how to craft it, you use Obsidian. Now, keep in mind you do need diamond pickaxe to mine Obsidian, but as you see, this is how you craft it. So yeah, quite OP. So we go to the next set. Now that we showed off the Obsidian one, I believe that's all it does, is it's unbreakable, which is still unbelievable. Like, that is pretty nice. Now, the Netherrack Block Set. How do you make that, you might be asking? Well, if we get Netherrack underscore blocks, I know I'm not very good at spelling, but as you see, this is how you craft them. You use Netherrack blocks. Now, this is very expensive. There is no way that you are getting this in survival unless you are a hardcore person with grinding. Oh, but basically, if you look at the protection on this thing, it gives an absurd amount of protection, and it has an absurd amount of durability. But the main thing is, whenever you have a mob within radius of you, watch what happens to this mob. If we time set at night, just to show you. I believe, is it anything that attacks you? Yeah, it's withering your opponents. Quite interesting. Now, is it only the people who hit me? No, it's every mob within radius. Now, you could see why this is very expensive, because imagine not having to fight your enemies, but just standing on a 2x2 block like this and waiting for all your enemies to die. Yep, it's quite overpowered. So, yeah, you can understand why it's so expensive of netherite blocks. So, I believe that set is quite overpowered and very expensive. So, if I place the... Go ahead and put the netherite set back, we can look at the next one. The Quartz Set. Now, its durability is very crappy, and its protection is decent. It's like iron armor, I would say. The reason you want this is because, let's just say you're going on a long journey. Let's just say you want to go very far, very fast. So it's for transportation more than armor. So this is for traveling very far, very fast. You get speed 4 and you can travel extremely fast, as you see. Very absurdly fast. That is the reason why you would want this. Now, if you want this, I believe you just use quartz. So we go ahead and grab 64 quartz, and then you go in the craft table. You craft these up into quartz blocks, and then you can craft it, as you see, using quartz blocks. So there we go. So now that we have this set, I've showed you this set, which is used for going very fast. The Netherrack Set. As you see, this one, I'm going to be honest, this one looks like you're wearing dirt armor. It looks crappy, but it gives you permanent fire resistance. Now, why in the world would you need 3 parts of this set? I have no clue, because 1 part gives you fire resistance. So yeah, you probably don't need the full set. It is a bit crappy with durability and armor. It is not worth it for armor, but it is worth it for the fire resistance if you just want to swim in lava. So we go over here to next set, iron block set. It's like iron blocks, but it's like iron, but it supplies a lot more protection. As you see, it's very good. It has a little bit more durability than iron, and that's a bit it. It's stronger than iron. It looks a lot better than iron. No, it doesn't. I'm gonna be honest, it still looks pretty cool. But you get it. It's powerful armor for people who have a lot of iron, but I doubt you'll be getting this before you get diamond armor, because it's iron block armor. You then go over here, you have lapis block leggings and armor. Exp Eater. Basically what this means is it will eat your EXP. As you see, it doesn't have very good durability. Why in the world would you want this? I have absolutely no clue. Oh, it doesn't eat your EXP, so my guess is if I fight this, it doesn't even does it have a good durability? No, it has some decent durability. As you see, it's eating our EXP. Very bizarre. Randomly it eats EXP. I do not recommend this set for anyone. It's a bit bad. Yeah, it's very crappy. Even though it's made of lapis blocks. So it's very expensive and very crappy. Not to recommend lapis block armor. You then go to, let's look at something that's a little bit funner. Slime. Yep. Slime armor. Now, you can jump very high with this, and this is very fun. This is very fun, I'm not gonna lie. I love this set. Now, the durability is decent, and look at this. You can jump very high if you have the whole set on. Boing, boing. Yeah, very fun set. I love that set. So let's move on to the next one. Wool, slow falling. Now, you probably only need one part of this set. Yep. I don't think having more of this set is worth it. And also, it doesn't have very high durability or protection. So let's just TP ourselves 50 blocks up and show you. As you see, we descend very slowly. If I take off some of the set, we ascend a little bit faster, so it seems like you get more slow. No, there's only one slow falling. Okay. Yep. You probably just want one of these wool armor. Now, it looks similar enough to some of the armors, but it gives you slow falling. Very useful for certain occasions. Now, let's just say you had a slow falling mixed with a levitation armor. Using this, you could basically fly. So the end set armor is what we're looking at next. Or end stone, I mean. As you see, it doesn't have very good protection or durability, but it's supposed to make you levitate, so let's see if it works. Yep, you are levitating. Now, if we take it off, yep, you still take knockbacks. So if we take this whole set, it does not make us levitate faster if we have more armor on. Keep that in mind. So if you put on the wool boots after having this on, as you see, you can use this to kind of fly around at early game. It's a bit slow for flying around, but it is early game resources besides the end stone. But using this and this, you can fly pretty much just a tiny bit. You then look at this. This has a very crappy durability. It's a glass set. It's not very powerful, and it gives you strength 4. So let's just say you wanted to one-shot mobs. You could use this, but it's not very powerful. So it will break very fast and it won't give you very much armor, so it's probably not worth it in the end. But if you're grinding at a mob farm or you want to use it in certain occasions, like defeating a boss fight, maybe, like a wither, very fast, then I guess it could be very effective. Or defeating the Ender Dragon. But I recommend you bring a lot of these glass sets if you're going to be using them. They are a bit cheap, so I guess it doesn't really matter. And they will clog your inventory if you have a bunch of them, so it's probably not worth it, in my opinion, for most occasions. You then have this, the Furnace Set. It has decent durability and decent armor, as you see. It's just as powerful as iron, and it has decent durability. But the reason you want this is not for fighting or anything, it's for smelting things. So let's give ourselves iron underscore ore 16. Now imagine you had this. I wonder, does this work with fortune? We will see. I will enchant this with fortune 3. Now, does this work with fortune? No, it doesn't. Oh, it does. Okay, so this works with fortune, but watch this. Anything in your inventory when you have this on will be auto-smelted very quickly. It's quite handy for if you're going iron mining or stuff. Now, I recommend you just use this for your base. I recommend that each one is for a specific purpose. This obviously isn't for many things. It's probably something you'd have in your base while you're and you just don't want to smelt your items. This is what you'd use. Instead of just making a giant furnace system or an automatic furnace system, you'd grab a bunch of your ores and then it would auto smelt them for you. Quite handy. Now, does it smelt sand? Or does it just smelt the ores? Let's see. Yeah, it just smelts the ores, so keep that in mind that it just smelts a few items, not many items. It only smelts ores. So, let's move on to the next set. This next set is called the Emerald Block Set. This is not cheap at all. But it has decent durability and decent protection, as you see. And it gives speed. It's like an upgrade version of the other speed set we had. Well, let me find it. The Quartz Set. It's like an upgrade version of the Quartz Set. As you see, it gives us speed just like the other one, but it has higher durability and protection. And let's be honest, you look sick with this on. You look very sick. Vroom! Vroom, vroom, vroom. So, let's go over the next sets. We are halfway done through the video. The Diamond Block Set. Now, this is obviously going to be more powerful than Diamond Set, and it's going to have a lot more. Actually, surprisingly, it doesn't have that good durability. It has decent durability, but compared to Diamond, I guess it's a trade-off of less durability of how much diamonds you're using, and it's very expensive, but it gives resistance. Now, if you don't know what resistance is, let me just show you. Imagine you're swarmed by a bunch of mobs. Yep, you saw that, right? I'm taking hardly any damage to these mobs. That's basically what resistance is. It's like protection, but you're resistant to everything, basically. Now, it does not mean you're immortal. You still will take damage with resistance, but with resistance 4, you will rarely take damage. So, yeah, there we go. But in my opinion, compared to all the other sets that you can have in this, it's not really worth it. Even though it is sick. Now, if you look at this, the Copper Set, I don't know why anyone would make this. It has decent durability, but the protection on it, and the protection is pretty decent, but compared to some of the other sets. Now, it says lightning. I don't exactly know what that means. You saw it. You saw it here. You saw it here, guys. You want lightning? This is how you get lightning. It will lightning you in the face. Okay, let's go to gold blocks. Now, the gold block armor has a horrible durability, but it gives absorption. I mean absorbing, not absorption. But it does have decent durability. It's actually quite powerful with durability. And it gives you extra hearts. And it gives you absorbing, whatever that means. I think that means that is what the hearts are. Well, this is quite a nice set. I would, it's very expensive though. So let's look at the ice armor. The ice armor has a slowness aura, and it has horrible durability and decent armor bars. But if we look over here, this guy is usually very fast, but as you see, nothing is going to be touching you. Let's just say I think this set is actually quite powerful. Even though you do need Silk Touch for ice, it is quite a powerful set, even with the low durability and the fact that it's hard to get with Silk Touch. But look at this. Imagine you're being swarmed by all these mobs. Oh no, I'm so scared. Yep. In my opinion, this set is very powerful. Even though most people would not think of this set to be very powerful, it is. But as you see, we can easily defeat all these mobs without them doing any damage to us. Yep, quite an overpowered set in my book. Now, if we look at this, the next one is Amethyst. Now, have you ever wanted to be Wolverine in Minecraft and you wanted to heal a ridiculous amount? Well, this set is for you. Because as you see, you can now heal extremely fast. So let's just say you are taking damage. You are now immune to certain mobs, like zombies. Or you had a bunch of mobs. Yep, this is an overpowered set and has very good durability. So compared to the ice set is cool and all, but I believe this Amethyst set is better. And in my exquisite opinion, this set is also better than the Diamond Block set, ironically. But you got to keep in mind, this is Amethyst, and Amethyst is not easy to come by. Amethyst geodes, I have played Minecraft a long time in the newer versions, and I hardly ever see Amethyst. I do see it once in a while, but it's very rare. So this set is not going to be easy to get. But I mean, I don't even have to fight, I'm not gonna lie to you. This set is overpowered. So it probably is worth it to collect Amethyst now, with this add-on on. So, let's fight all these mobs, and we easily conquer them using the Amethyst set, because we don't have to worry about dying. Now, it is honorable to mention that you can mix sets up together to make even more overpowered sets, which is nice. Now, there is Bedrock, which of course is powerful and unbreakable. So let's grab it just to look at it. I think this armor looks very sick, and it's quite overpowered in the fact that it's unbreakable and gives a ridiculous amount of protection. But you're not going to be getting this in survival. Let's be honest, you can't mine Bedrock, so yeah. So let's look at Cobblestone. Obviously Cobblestone is not going to be a very powerful set, but in the beginning of Minecraft, when you have no armor, this set's going to be better than nothing. First off, it gives you slowness 4. So yeah. Maybe you're better off just skipping to iron. And the protection it gives. But if you want to trade off your speed for that, go ahead. Now, this is the beacon set. Now, obviously, this is going to be overpowered because this is probably one of the more expensive sets in the game. 5,000 durability. But if we look at how many potion effects we get from this, we get a lot of potion effects. And we get a lot of durability and protection. But, yeah, quite nice. Quite nice indeed. You get a lot of potion effects. And you get a lot of protection. And you get a lot of durability. But let's be honest, you're never going to be able to craft it. Because it's beacons, let's be honest. Beacons. Yep. Now, if we look at the bookshelf set, this is probably one of the more OP ones. In the fact, the durability is decent. The protection is also very bad. But look at this. Now you can AFK EXP production. You just put on this set and then bam, you get EXP. Now obviously it's not very fast, so other EXP alternatives might be faster for you, but early game when you have no EXP, if you just want to AFK EXP ever, this is the perfect set. Or let's just say you're doing something else, like you're organizing or you're building, this is the perfect set for when you want to do that stuff. Because while you're doing it, you can get EXP. Quite nice set. I really like that set. I think it's quite nice. The next set is called the Coal Block Set. A fire trail, and it has decent durability. So, as you see, if we slash weather clear, we will see that we have fire resistance permanently, and we have a fire trail. Now, obviously, this is something you don't want to wear inside your house or in the Nether. Actually, this might be perfect for the Nether, but still, let's be honest. Do you really want this set? Most people will not want this set. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, this set kind of sucks, in my opinion, even though it does have some interesting things about it. And that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed all these cool armor sets and this video. This add-on is sick and amazing, in my opinion. It adds a bunch of amazing sets that do unique things and could be useful for many different things in Minecraft. Well, adios amigos, and goodbye. Hopefully you like this. I'll give the download link in the description of this video. A link to the website where I got this, which is basically Vainage's website. Amazing creator we have here. Vainage created a lot of cool add-ons. And